Hi there! So I just wanted to do a quick video for each of the signs about what Uranus square Pluto has meant for you individually, and uh, it's kind of a retrospective view considering it's now dissipating and reaching the 8-degree orb almost. It's in 7 degrees of 7 degrees apart right now, and they're both retrograde. So, I mean, they're probably going to be in 7 degrees apart for a while, but as it dissipates, I just wanted to look at these lessons that we've learned throughout these few years that they have been square. And I also wanted to touch upon Saturn and Scorpio and what it's going to be looking like when it moves into Sagittarius and the lessons we're cleaning up or finishing up here at the end of Saturn and Scorpio. So I hope you enjoy. Hi Pisces, Pisces rising people. Uranus is in the second house, and so there's actually a major shift in your values happening. There's going to be a need to be more open-minded when it comes to what kinds of values you hold. There may be more unconventional values coming your way, and more of a sense of maybe like looking at life from a bigger lens, like not being as subjective about your values, being more objective about them than usual. And the other thing that might even be occurring with Uranus in the second house, I don't know if I mentioned it's an Aries, by the way, is that whatever form of income that you have, the method in which you receive that income should be in alignment with who you are. And if you don't have a sense of freedom to be who you are or feel independent or anything like that, then that form of income may have to dissolve so that you can feel that sense of freedom. And the other thing with Uranus in the second house is that you may have sudden gains or sudden losses because there's a big shift that's really happening, a rearrangement of sorts, a need to let go of certain modes of being to make way for new ways of being. And that can be both, good and bad. It's scary, because things are changing on you, but it's good because you're going to have more freedom because of it. And then Pluto in the 11th house is going to actually have major transformations, and this is in Capricorn, by the way, major transformations in your friendships and in your social groups, and you may even have to let go of friends who are maybe, in a darker place at this time. You might have to kind of, you might try to be there for them, but your energy level might not be in the same wavelength as friends like that right now, and it'll be kind of difficult probably, but at the same time it's like transformation occurring there no matter what. And it doesn't mean you have to totally let go of those friendships, but it might mean you have to kind of wait things out a little for a while. There also might be a big change in your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and you might actually find that you are more attracted to things that are very transformational or occult kinds of things, or very much about revealing the darknesses of our world. Could even be that you notice that certain systems and structures around communities need to change. And so, I mean, you could even become really intensely involved in a community of sorts, and it even could be related to your career. So, I mean, it could be so intense as to be cult-like, so do watch out for that kind of thing. But it can also be very transformational and helpful to your career as well. So it's mostly probably, okay, I'm not trying to scare you, but Pluto can be pretty intense, so you never know. Then there's Saturn in your 9th house in Scorpio. And so your beliefs have been going through a trying time. You've had to let go of old beliefs that were causing maybe blocks or fears, even subconscious fears, and we're just becoming too restrictive. And now there's kind of a sense of expansion starting. And, Saturn in the ninth house would also kind of indicate some amount of expanding of your horizons and an ability to really learn more things. And anything you learn right now will become very solid for who you are as a person and for your next steps of where Saturn's going to be taking you. And then when Saturn moves into the 10th house in Sagittarius, you're going to be putting those beliefs to the test. You're going to be basically making something out of what you learned. And it could even be that you went to school when Saturn was in the ninth house, and perhaps that was kind of a weighty kind of thing, like a weight of responsibility was on you during that time, and now you might even still be going to school. Who knows? And well, I don't know for sure, but so if you are going to school, you're still going to be kind of feeling that weight of responsibility, and you're going to feel that urge to implement what you're learning. And what's actually great about Saturn in the 10th house is that you actually start reaping the rewards of what you've been planting for the last, I think, like 14 years or something. But usually when Saturn is in your 4th house is when you're planting your seeds, or, in the lower houses is when Saturn is planting the seeds, or you're planting the seeds with Saturn, I guess. And then when it reaches your 10th house is when you start seeing the fruits of your labor. So whatever you've been working on for the last 14 years or so, you'll really start to see the fruits of your labor by this point in time. And so that's the good news with that. But that could also mean that there's a more responsibility around your career. Well, or if you've been in a career that you really haven't felt that great about, it's really going to start putting some pressure on you to change it, because Saturn has you let go of what isn't necessary and what is in alignment, what is not in alignment with yourself. So there's that as well. Yeah. All right. So that's the reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Have an awesome time.